Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCK matchup.
He had reinforcements on the way because if they knew that was an actual 1v2, he might have been in some trouble.
I mean, there are a few cooldowns down, and it was only level 5 for Carrier, so maybe that's just,
Yeah.
he saw an angle there as the first
Swarm
raid
games?
going.
What's that? Swarm. The
Swarm games. I thought you said Swan games. I'm like, are they like duck games? Okay, here goes the arrow. Graspy Roots connects, and there's your first blood, and it goes to Duro.
well earned, not what you want.
I'm very
Duro.
sad that I started off the first blood. Zeus should be able to get some spare time with this outer turret on the bottom side of the map, so that is going to be first turret blood going over to T1. So certainly good, but the trade is actually just everything as far as the neutral objectives so far this game. The Dragon also going to be taken here though, so T1 are going to finally get their first one. Faker just clearing out this Krug camp, and Duro well and truly behind enemy lines. Faker going to look to pick up this wave as now Closer goes in, doesn't find the big one, but Raptor's still going to be able to throw this one down, and if they manage to take this inner turret, that is a huge influx of gold for this team, as Duro, he's still going to go for it, looks to get the charge as he's a very tanky boy, and he does of course have the unbreakable will, so he was going to be fine. Still, they do manage to get the charge. Nicely done.
T1 will have to give up the teleport for that. Zeus did manage to get us back in, so does finish his first half of the Anamune.
This is pretty proactive, and they've got 6 grubs, remember. This should be taken down, as there's the other teleport coming on in here. Faker going to make his way over. Zeus gets on down here, but Clear will be able to secure this turret. Can they keep themselves alive, though, is the question, as Faker looking to try and get out, but the Valkyrie's going to be there. Closer's still looking for more as, the Root Caller comes in. That's going to stop the aggression. But BNK, they are not taking this lying down, and in fact, they're kind of winning.
It's T1 playing with the usual confidence, and guess what? It's not warranted! You don't win that 2v2! Actually, Corky's so strong when he does get the try for a spike. Really, I think struggles early on, but when you approach that 2-item spike, insanely strong. Clear also was standing there into 280 characters with Sundered Sky and played at still cap, so
yeah,
he's vibing. And I understand T1 if you play that slower, because Owner was actually ahead on the rotation.
I mean, that's not the point. Isn't that what you said before? It's about, like, he hit them.
Okay, fair enough. Still,
all right, he needs to be a little bit careful here, maybe a lot of bit careful, as he takes most of his health bar. Okay, there's the Soul of Fleb. That's also not really going to do too much, and like you say, the grubs certainly paying dividends as they just take down the... It's very, very rude. So
they're also full AD, so Clear can even go for like a very... can go SterX into a very heavy bruiser build.
Another one! As the turret was also hitting him, but the turret just explodes. And Duro is now going to look for Faker. There's the headbutt. Pulverize as well. Once again, there's unfortunately not a lot of people there, but they still get the flash. Good sidestep from Clear. Avoids Carrier as well. BNK just have the answers today.
They just look good individually as well. Like,
look at this. Getting the push, the full 4 collapse into the mid lane. They'll take this in a turret as well. Out rotating? This was not on my bingo card. I didn't use bingo card.
Okay, BNK, I'm loving your game so far. I just want you to keep this up.
I'm a little bit worried as well.
No,
maybe we should just accept.
Because I've seen so many games where we're like, man, and then T1 gets like one fight at Baron, they ace you, and you lose.
Yeah, I do kind of have that, the Quantum Freaks game, like waiting it for Baron. Teleport does come in here.
Yeah, with Zyra?
I mean, they have Leandris.
Yeah, you can. They gotta be sneaky about it, and I think they would have already had to pull the trigger. Now the rotation for T1 is really easy, and it's T1. I don't think you're gonna catch them off guard. Are gonna spot it now. Do know this is going on as Duro.
Oh, Arrow is going to pierce on through, but now Duro could be in a whole lot of trouble. He has to flash as he takes Carrier with him. Solar Blade doesn't do too much, but now Clear has found the back line. There goes Carrier as kill number 1. True Shot Barrage splits the middle of the fight. They have lost a lot of health bars. Headbutt Pulverize, and Gumayushi, he's too far forward. And now Clear wants even more. He's flashing in the Strangle Thorns, and there's the double kill for Closer. I mean, I didn't see it working, but then it just worked.
And it looks like Duro is making a classic
Willer and Challenger, and it's not necessarily any better, and you're wondering, is Arrows going to connect once again? And like, what is this? Targeted arrows? That's insane. All right, they're going to grab another inner turret. This Rebel Baron power play is starting to get completely out of control. We're moving towards a 6,000 gold lead. There's a solar flare. That's going to connect as Duro does tank the shock blast. That could have otherwise been a whole lot of damage onto Henna, and he could have almost been dead. As now Clear just umbrally dashes out of the way of the Zenith Blade, and he will be absolutely fine. This siege is working out. They're looking to try and take down the rest of this turret. They'll get it as Daisy, he takes a lot of damage there as well and will go down.
Yeah, the problem is there's only one Zeus. Like, Zeus is a free item spike. He's insanely strong, but there's just one of him. Like, he can't be in multiple lanes at once. Drake, you're looking at free items at least.
Oh, there's a headbutt pole as Carrier possibly caught out, does have to flash. That is going to be an offensive tool now taken away from the Leona. Could be important.
TP as well. Look at the flank from Cleo. They don't know about this Aatrox.
Well, Duro going to get in there first as there's Clear, finally discovered. Carrier does have the Eclipse available, but Clear's got a World Ender, and he has got a right to use it. He's going to be able to take down the Leona now as BNK, they just have all of the control. The arrow is going to be avoided by the Arcane Shift. Nicely done there. The opportunism, though, I love it here from Henna. And they're going to get the big old triumphant roar, and everyone's going to be absolutely fine. Closer also, look at that gusto. Just utilizing his Valkyrie to eat some cooldowns. As now T1, they don't want to give this one up. Duro going to be discovered there as Faker going to have to rocket jump his way back. In goes Closer there, finds that Trinity Force proc onto Gumayushi and just does so much damage. My goodness, this dragon, not long for the world. T1 not going to be able to contest that one, but it's this season. As
maybe not even
trying to stay out of vision. Closer is now on vision completely. Duro going to get spotted here. This Baron is going down so incredibly low. Carrier gets into the pit. He'll have some vision there. The health bars are going low. Ona, can he get in there? The answer is no. The Stranglethorns gets the knockups as well as Carrier thrown around like a ragdoll. Faker dives in now. They're looking for the last-ditch effort. As Clear has found Ona, he dives on top of Faker and executes him. Zeus now trying to do what he can, but it is over. It is done. They'll take the Baron. They'll take the team fight. And by goodness, they're going to take the game.
In BNK, we were watching, we're holding our breaths, Atlas, because we were like, there's no way. There's no way, right? That even a game win would be colossal for this team. And you look at the scoreline, it's not even close.
It's not. And it's beautifully executed. It's wonderfully played here from BNK as well. Maybe this is the start of their resurgence right at the end of the first round robin of summer. There goes the Nexus. It's only one game.
These were the best highlights from today's LCK matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say,
Okay.
See you on the next one.